happens when the world's most agile superhero faces off against one of nature's most terrifying predators. Spider-Man vs. Dinosaur. It sounds like a comic book fever dream, but imagine it: webs flying against thunderous roars, brains against brute force. Today we're diving into one of the wildest what-if battles ever. What if Spider-Man fought a dinosaur? But to answer that, we can't just throw punches and webbing. We need to look at Spider-Man's abilities, the dinosaur's natural power, and how a fight between them could actually play out. 1. The challenger, Spider-Man. Before we unleash the dinosaur, let's talk about Spider-Man himself. Peter Parker isn't just your average friendly neighborhood hero. He's one of the most acrobatic fighters in the Marvel Universe. His proportional strength of a spider means he can lift cars, bend steel, and punch harder than any ordinary human. His spider sense gives him a kind of danger radar, letting him dodge attacks almost before they happen. And of course, his webbing. In the comics, his webs are strong enough to stop speeding trains, hold helicopters, and even restrain enemies way larger than him. They're not just sticky ropes, they're tools. He can build shields, trip lines, parachutes, even massive nets. Add in Parker's scientific brain, he's not just a fighter, he's a strategist. If Spider-Man fights, he's thinking 10 steps ahead. 2. The opponent, dinosaurs. Now, let's meet his prehistoric opponents. Dinosaurs weren't just giant lizards, they were some of the most efficient predators to ever walk the earth. A Velociraptors, smaller but deadly, fast and intelligent pack hunters. Imagine a group of them stalking Spider-Man in an urban jungle. Triceratops, a living tank with horns that could smash through walls. Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king. Over 40 feet long, jaws powerful enough to crush bone, and a roar that could shake your chest. Each dinosaur brings a different type of threat. Raptors have speed and teamwork, Triceratops has defense and raw impact, and the T-Rex, sheer destructive force. 3. The arena, where the fight happens, location matters. In New York City, Spider-Man has skyscrapers, bridges, and plenty of anchor points for his webs. The environment is his weapon. A dinosaur here would be out of its element. In a jungle or prehistoric setting, things get tricky. No tall buildings, fewer places to swing, and Spider-Man might feel trapped in the dinosaur's natural domain. So the outcome changes dramatically depending on where the battle takes place. 4. Battle scenarios. Scenario 1. Spider-Man vs. Velociraptors. Imagine Spider-Man dropped into a dark alley and suddenly, out of the shadows, a pack of raptors circle him. Their claws slash, their teeth snap. Spider-Man leaps onto the wall, dodging in an instant thanks to his spider sense. The raptors attack in sync, but Peter webs one mid-leap, slams another into a dumpster, and ties up their legs before they even land. Within minutes, the pack is tangled in sticky webbing, hissing in frustration. Spidey survives with hardly a scratch. Scenario 2. Spider-Man vs. Triceratops. This isn't about speed, it's about raw impact. Picture a charging Triceratops, horns lowered like a medieval knight. Spider-Man can't punch through that armor. Instead, he'd have to use strategy. He might web up lampposts, cars, or even entire scaffolding structures to create a trap. The Triceratops charges blindly, smashes into the webbing, and gets tangled long enough for Spider-Man to immobilize it. He wins, but by brains, not brute force. Scenario 3. Spider-Man vs. Tyrannosaurus Rex. The ultimate test. The ground shakes. The T-Rex roars. Its bite force is over 12,000 pounds, enough to crush steel. Spider-Man knows one mistake means game over. He swings circles around it, webbing its eyes, yanking its tail, dodging every bone-crushing bite. But how do you stop something that massive? Spidey's best bet would be to lead the T-Rex into a trap, maybe tangling it between skyscrapers with layer after layer of reinforced webbing until the beast is stuck. It's not a clean win, it's survival. Spider-Man can't really knock out a T-Rex, but he can outsmart it and live to tell the tale. 5. The outcome. So who wins? Against small or medium dinosaurs, Spider-Man dominates. Against the largest, like the T-Rex, it's less about victory and more about escape and containment. Spider-Man survives not because he's the strongest, but because he's clever, agile, and always one step ahead. And knowing Peter Parker's heart, he wouldn't even want to kill the dinosaur. He'd probably try to find a way to send it back to its own time, cracking jokes the whole way. At the end of the day, Spider-Man vs. a dinosaur is more than a fight, it's a clash of eras. Ancient primal power against modern superhuman skill. And while the dinosaur represents raw force, Spider-Man shows us that brains, agility, and creativity can overcome even the fiercest challenges. So what do you think? Could Spider-Man actually take down a dinosaur? Or would even his webs and reflexes be no match for nature's ultimate predator?